So this is William Barr getting grilled inside his hearings to see if he gets confirmed. And one of the questions that they asked of him is, of course, the big fake Mueller report that cost, what, 50, 60 million dollars by now? And there's nothing in it. And what they want to do is continue the fake narrative to bring it into 2020 to try to keep the lie going, to keep fake news going, to derail President Trump for 2020. So legally, and it's listed right here on NBC News, what they're stating, and I'll read it, it says, at the conclusion of the special counsel's work, he or she shall provide the Attorney General a confidential report explaining the prosecution or declination, which means they don't prosecute, decisions reached by the special counsel. So what they were going to do, it was going to be this big smear thing that Mueller wrote up, all full of innuendos and lies, and of course led to nothing. And anybody that they did get, which was Michael Cohen and Manafort, on unrelated crimes, had nothing to do with Russia collusion. And what happened was that Obama, if anybody ever saw that video, he ended up telling people that he could get things done for Russia. He got caught on hot mic, and he said he can get things done for Russia after the election because he thought Hillary was going to win. And they were colluding with Russia all the time because it was one of those, I've talked about it in other videos, it was a love-hate and a use each other. They sold uranium to Russia with our funds and whatever. And then Bill Clinton got paid like $500,000 on a speaking event that went into his own pocket. So they did favors and scams with Russia. And then when anything went wrong, Russia would always be blamed. And they weren't even necessarily guilty, but that was part of the undercurrent hidden deal. Trump didn't do it. So what they did is they tried to make a big fake thing out of any contact he had with Russia or any Russian ambassadors that were conversations, and it still came up with nothing. So the plan that Mueller would have been to rip up the Trump administration with all kinds of lies, fake names, whatever, nothing that they could be concrete. And then for 2 years, the fake news was going to run with it. So now that we're going back to the first law and order that we've ever had, we didn't have it for 8 years under Obama. We didn't have it under Bush. And it barely was beginning under Trump. With Jeff Sessions recusing himself and being such an idiot and costing a special counsel, which is the conclusion of the report we're trying to get to, William Barr is stating, hell no. And what this, in this little interview, and this is on ABC News, they're going, whoever's asking this question, she's going, but you'll show most of it, but you'll make most of it public. There's nothing to make public. There's no there. And what will probably finally happen if William Barr is nominated, and because there's a Republican majority in the Senate, they will put him in. He will put an end to the Mueller probe. And once that report comes out, there won't be anything in it that it matters. The whole thing is a big fake lie. It was $50 million lie, and they can't use it to smear President Trump with innuendo. So what's going to happen is, because it's confidential, they can only put forth a part of it. And of course he's not going to do something that's so slanderous and negative and derogatory that it feeds into the fake news industry. If you don't have a crime and you don't have any collusion, you can't put innuendo forward that ends up trying to destroy a lawful president. Thank you.